Yo guys, what's going on? TK here, bringing you another MadGood Profile. This time, I'm bringing you my boy, hometown hero, straight out of Hell's Kitchen, New York City, my man, Gator Nation, stand up, Joakim Noah. Let's hear it, y'all. I can understand why. Listen, Joakim Noah recently apologized for his 20-game suspension due to PEDs and all sorts of steroid shit.
So did Lance Armstrong.
All right, but we're not gonna get into Lance. We're gonna talk about Joakim Noah, right? Joakim served 10 games last season. He's gonna serve the first 10 games this season. Joakim Noah's 2016 averages were quite disappointing. He averaged 5 points per game, 2.2 assists, 8.7 rebounds, but it's okay, guys. He's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and we have him back, hopefully healthy this season, right? All right, but wait, not too fast. Joakim Noah's career averages in comparison are 9 points per game, 2.9 assists per game, and 9.4 rebounds. Fun fact for you. You guys can see the shirt, right? New York versus everybody. He averaged, per 36 last year, 14.3 rebounds per game. I'd say that's extremely high clip, and it's the highest of his career. Being that he only played 29 games the year prior, that's impressive.
All right, let's dive a little bit deeper into Joakim Noah.
I see what you did there.
Thanks for seeing it. Your favorite player.
What?
It's a joke. Joakim. Anyway,
Got it.
Look, Joakim Noah, we all know the story. We're paying the man $72 million to not play and do illegal drugs and get suspended.
Yes.
Right? I think we're overpaying for that.
Slightly, I'd say so. How much should a man get paid not to play?
But let's, we're gonna discuss his weaknesses in the weaknesses section. Let's just get
That wasn't
right.
weaknesses that we just ran through? Because I didn't see any strength in the
That
fact
was
that
the
he's
intro.
not playing.
That was just the intro.
Oh, gotcha. We have more to talk about Joakim Noah.
Let's get into strengths. He was Defensive Player of the Year at some
Not on
point
our team,
in human
not a
history.
strength.
He's got a good locker room thing, right? He's good
mean-
for the players.
I mean, he's there.
He's a presence sometimes.
He didn't skip out like Derrick Rose did, so I guess that's good.
True. He'll be in the arena,
Right, there you go.
Okay.
He shows up
dressed.
in street clothes.
A mentor to Billy.
Yeah, I guess that would be a strength.
I guess a mentor from the this is how much energy you put into the game.
Right,
But,
right.
I mean,
right.
considering he's not playing, how do you
Right.
mentor that? If
Considering
I
he's
were
a
playing, this is what I would do, Billy.
This is how I did it when I was Defensive Player of the Year, which I can no longer do.
Great PR player. Until he did steroids, right? And
Yeah, I mean,
Man.
hopefully, well, strength-wise, you know what sucks about this? We're talking about his former strengths. We don't know if he's
that's
capable
probably
of
his
doing
number
any
one
of this
weakness is
anymore.
that all his strengths are retroactive.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so let's get a little bit serious right now.
Let's continue talking about his weaknesses.
That's true. There are a lot of weaknesses here. What's the upside? How do
The
we
upside
how do we
to
fit
his
this guy into the team in a way that doesn't make the $72 million look like a complete write-off?
Well, the fact is that we potentially have him for 72 games.
Okay.
Not the 82 because he's suspended for 10 of them to begin the season.
How do we leverage him? What can we expect?
We can expect that he will continue to struggle from the free throw line. And, we're talking about like good projections.
No, just all in all, because we
Okay,
have to
all
be
right,
honest
well-
here. We gotta be honest to our fans, guys.
As far as this goes, expectations for his role this season, I expect him to be a continued leader on the bench, cheering his teammates on.
If he can be the rebound leader that he actually was in last year's team, which is kind of sad that he's the number one rebounder when he was playing. If he can just come off the bench, because I don't really expect him to start, really.
I hope not.
But if he comes off the bench and he can be a rebounder and just some semblance of his old defensive player self, I think we'll have gotten the most out of him that we can get. Because really, offensively, I really don't expect much. His shooting sucks. His post game is non-existent. We're not going to teach an old dog new tricks, so that's what I expect of him.
You're
Will
right,
he
he
deliver
is
it?
an old dog. That is true.
Injured.
Let's
battled
just
it.
hope he's healthy. You know what? Forget everything else. Let's
That's
just hope
number
this
one.
man is healthy.
That's number one.
Yeah,
With the
'cause we don't
shoulder
know.
and the knee and everything.
And the face and the free throws, all them shits are broken. Let's be honest. But let's get into stat predictions really quickly.
What does that
I'm
culminate
pretty high
into?
on his stat predictions. I think
think
he's
so?
going to average 6 points per game. Woo! Amazing. 7 rebounds per game, and let's say about 3 assists.
Yes.
Right? But wait, there's more.
There's not that much more.
No, but wait, we gotta get to something more. I mean,
6 points and 7 rebounds. That kind of sounds accurate considering how much time we expect him to play. If he was a true starter and he got the minutes, he would probably be more like a double-double guy.
there you go.
Probably, but that's really on the high end. He hasn't done that in a while. But yeah, I'm cool with the 6.7 rebounds. That sounds fairly accurate
There you have
for
it.
72 mil.
Hell's Kitchen's very own Gator Nation stand
Let's
up.
do it!
Damn you, Joe.
I expect him to continue screaming a lot,
Yes, true.
no matter how insignificant the
And
play.
one thing is for sure. The one guarantee that we have on Joakim Noah, he's still a rich ass man. He's collecting that check. And that's all for Joakim Noah.
Some to charity, please. Bye!